Hello and welcome back to Surrey Build Weekly, episode 10, a massive milestone. We've now been filming 10 weeks. Very happy with our progress from episode 1 to now episode 10. So very happy with how we're now capturing content and bringing you exciting projects and new things that we're up to in this group of companies. Today we've just accepted a rather large delivery of timber within the Timber Merchants. Again, it's one of our group of companies, and the idea behind the timber side is that we are purchasing materials at a cheaper rate and using them across the board on our group structure. This allows us to basically fix client costs, which I believe is very important. So, jobs that we're going to start in October will have a, different timber rate if we were buying from a mainstream timber merchant as opposed to our own merchant. So by doing this and fixing the cost of the timber at the start of the year now, which is generally the cheaper time to buy timber between December and mid-February, March, that then allows us to be more competitive later on in the year. So over the next couple of weeks, we've got some big Arctic loads coming in of pre-purchased materials, so timber and sheet material, to make them jobs more affordable for clients. So here we've got some OSB ply, we've got some 22mm chipboard flooring, some carcass material. All of the carcass material we purchase is C24, and it's all treated. And what this will enable us to do is stack this timber in our own yard and own facility, and then we'll be able to forklift it onto the vehicles and go out to the projects. So we are back on the scaffolding here at Hurst Road, and we can see lovely blue sky now. So the dormer is all tiled and we're just waiting on the windows to be delivered, but we have decided to remove the scaffolding. So this is the room now with the Veluxes. And if I turn around, you'll now be able to see the lovely view of the River Thames, which is just over here. So it's Molesley Lock. So they've got a beautiful view, nice ensuite bathroom. So it's all plastered now. We're just waiting on the tiler. So we've got a bath underneath the Velux. We've got a nice feature sink that's going to have a nice mirror above. Shower's actually going to be in this area. We've started doing the second fix carpentry. So we've got the bed going against this wall, so that's why it's built further out so that we can get a headboard on there. A couple of Veluxes, and then over to the staircase. So now that the staircase is all done, got another Velux for light, and the staircase. So another window. It's going to look out over to the Thames. So yeah, obviously the guy's taking the scaffold down. We've also made sure that all the sides are done, so all the guttering is done. So all the side tiling is done. We've done all the muck work on the verges and the ridges here and up here. And the roof tiles are all back on. We've got obviously the barn ends on this one, again just to make it look a little bit more ornate. All the ridges back on. So yeah, not much long left on the loft project now. We've got the extension just to finish off, but I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks we'll kind of be off this job. We've got a lot more in the diary, so I need to kind of just push this one over the line. So we're just at the Cottimore project. I'm just showing you now what the finished Velux windows look like. So we now have the 3 Velux windows in place, 2 to the bedroom and 1 to the bathroom. And the hole that was there previously has now been filled. So we've now cleared all the gutters. and the scaffold is now ready to go, which should happen over the next couple of days. Yeah, so if you come back to the yard, you can put a pallet of 4x2 on and drop it over to the mount project, and then I will meet you there and go through what's next. Cheers. So just catching up with some of the guys there on the deliveries, making sure again materials are heading to the right sites. And this week we've made some really good progress on the sites, and tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to be running around trying to bring you some of the progress from those sites, catching up with clients and making sure that we're ready for the next week ahead. So join me then. So we are back at Mount Project. More concrete today and another line pump. This is the third different company we've used in the last 3 months. Again, not really happy with the service we are being provided with. So again, looking for probably the fourth in 4 months. We had an issue today with the pump that they'd sent out, the second pump that they'd sent out, and now they cannot push the ball through because they got no air. So again, we've got downtime from our guys trying to help them relieve the problem. We've got a line pump that comes up these stairs here, around and into the garden like that. And then this is going down into the property, down here. So it's probably about, I don't know, 55 to 60 meters line pump. And yeah, we've poured the concrete, but they're trying to clean out the ball now. So just to finish the week, I am now back at the Coup project, which is a agricultural barn to residential dwelling, consisting of a open plan living section, bathroom and 2 bedrooms. So I'm just going to show you around now that the silicon man has completed his tasks. So we have over here, we have the kitchen. Opted for a black look kitchen with black worktops and a brass handle, which I think looks fantastic. We've also got a downdraft extractor, which means that there's nothing above on the wall, which is again a lovely idea. We've got a hot tap in situ, so a cooker hot tap, again in black with a black sink. Needs a little clean, but a black sink, never mind. And then we've got the windows that wrap around. The kitchen is equipped with washing machine, dishwasher, and a fridge as well, so under counter fridge. We've got this beautiful coat and shoe rack for all your coats and your shoes. We've then got a lovely breakfast bar with some chairs, a unit over here which is more of a media unit. We've actually got underfloor heating in this section. We've got this beautiful floor throughout, which is a herringbone LTV. And then if I show you in the bedrooms, so again, black doors, give a lovely finish. Again, herringbone floor, couple of windows, and then a nice big Velux as well, which is electric and will have electric blinds. We also have a fitted wardrobe, and we have an MHVR system. So that's mechanical extraction to all rooms. And as you look up here, we've actually got one up there as well in this main section. We've got some lovely feature pendants. Now, this was originally a coupe, so we've kept in line with the chicken theme that runs through here. Nice chicken welcome mat and some chicken hangers. See there? It's actually got it on the side of shelves as well. And then, so the other bedroom's exactly the same as the last bedroom. Again, very similar setup. And then we've got a lovely bespoke grey marble bathroom. So with walk-in shower, a nice brown unit to match the floor. We've got a lovely HIB mirror unit. Again, all touchless. And then we've actually got this toilet here with a side flush. So comes out the side rather than the normal out the front. So it's a nice rimless toilet. Again, everything is siliconed and cleaned in here. Electric tower, again, in the gold to match. And then we've got obviously the gold handles and the gold locks. And then back out to this beautiful view where we've landscaped some of the garden with the new fencing around. Looks out onto a beautiful field. So yeah. So that's kind of just an insight into one of our projects that's completed at the Coup. I think the finish is fantastic, and it's another project done this year, so which is great. So that brings us to the end of episode 10 and our milestone, which we are very proud of. If you are liking and enjoying these films and short episodes, please let us know. Like and subscribe. Many thanks.